WeAreHolidays. We pitched and raised capital in the inaugural edition of GSF. So I'm quickly going to run you through where we are as of now. Quickly through the team, Harkirat and I have both worked as product managers with MakeMyTrip in the past. We spent about 5 years between the two of us at MakeMyTrip. Then we have on the side of technology, Prashant, who heads tech. He's a serial entrepreneur. On the side of sales, we have Mohit. So basically, at the heart of what we do sits a recommendation engine for holiday planning. What it means is that we are building an engine that has human-like capability to generate itineraries for the users. Basically, we are solving the problem of human inefficient planning that happens today out there for holiday planning, largely through contact centers and retail stores. Two of the key attributes of the product, first is that it's truly global in nature, which means that it can plan seamlessly for an Indian consumer as well as it can do for an American consumer. Secondly, the product that we're building is channel agnostic, which means that you could power the web through this, like the way we are doing it, and you could have a retail store in Tokyo planning it for the walk-in customers, or you could have a B2B agent in Europe sitting and planning itinerary for the walk-in customers it gets. Just spend 30 seconds quickly on the architecture of the recommendation engine. So basically, we're solving the problem of big data in holiday planning. The real thing with travel is that you have a lot of user-generated and editorial content out there in the space, which can actually be mined, normalized, and be linked to certain user personas. Which means that if you see a honeymooner looking for an accommodation in Maldives, can you really mine the data out there and give him those recommendations? Second part of what we do is, once we have the itinerary in place, we actually have real-time APIs integrated for hotels, activities, and airlines to be able to give a real-time itinerary with updated price. So the way we are doing it today is we are powering this to run a managed marketplace internally at WeAreHolidays. What we do as a part of a managed marketplace is that the moment a consumer comes to plan a holiday with us, we throw open various components of a holiday, which is a hotel and an airline and an activity and a visa and everything. From there on, we give him an individual price breaker for each of those, and at the same time, we give him sources where he can go and book from. Mind you, he has the choice not to book through us. So the revenue model is we charge a flat upfront planning fee through which we give him the itinerary as well as the breakup of the price, the sources where he could book it from. In case he decides to book through us, we then get money from supplier affiliates as well as a convenience fee that we charge him as a part of booking. Both planning fee and a convenience fee are a flat booking fee. It's not dependent on the product we are selling. In terms of traction, we've done about 14 million. We do Q2 13-14, we'll close at 14 million INR of sales and about 1.6 million of revenue, which is about 100% over previous quarter. So we are on way to do close to about $1.5 million of sales value in this year.
3 minutes up, please wrap up.
Yeah, so I think some of the investors that put their trust and more importantly money behind us are as follows. Thank you. Thanks a lot.